Next is from, this is, you got probably the clip on this, because you were commenting about this. It's from the Human Shield. Subject is indie fans have turned on Tony Khan and AEW. Hey guys, indie fans have finally turned on Tony Khan and AEW in addition to everyone else in the world. When Ricky Starks wrestled at House of Glory, fans were caught on video chanting Raw on Netflix and TK. Fans in attendance claim they also chanted Guantanamo Bay, but I haven't seen video proof yet. What is Guantanamo
Bay, where they had
because they hold the prisoners.
Right. Yeah, longer than they should.
Guantanamo Bay is actually very clever. Bro, these indie fans are kind of like...
Bro, let me just say this real quick. This is the third letter we've gotten or email where people are saying that the fans are turning on TK.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were doing that 4 years ago, but go ahead.
Right. Next from Anthony Hunt. Go ahead.
He wanted to do with his life. Always wanted to be a pro wrestler.
We don't got to listen to this. The fans were chanting and doing chants. So we don't have to listen to it. So, all right. Next is from Anthony Hunt. Subject is outrageous ticket pricing. K100. Greetings, all. Hope all is well.
Bro, before you continue, did you see that video that they sent us? I think it was Luke Smith, where Swerve is in the ring. I think it's with the Boom Guys. Was it the Boom Guys? And then Tony's in the ring.
I didn't see this.
And Tony's going like this, and he's trying to get everybody hyped up, and nobody's really paying attention to him.
Right.
And I put at least Swerve was astute enough not to play this game. But it was something like, I think it was I'll look for it, and I'll send it to you.
Okay, K100, greetings, all is well. I have to agree with your emailers. Ticket pricing is outrageous. Yes, they're selling out, breaking records, but this is how all sporting events are. My question, why did WWE give Jey Uso a world title shot if they have no intention of putting title on him? He gets the loudest pop. The fans are behind him, similar to Stone Cold Steve Austin. No, they're not. Gunther is boring, corny, and unentertaining. Not a good champion. Joe Hendry is a more believable championship than Gunther ever will be.
What?
I see no point in keeping the title on him. If not, Jey Uso put it on McIntyre, best heel in wrestling today. So the question is, why did they give Jey Uso a world title shot they had no intention of putting on? I mean, the champ's got to wrestle
every time somebody gives you a title shot, you got to win. How do you know they're not going to give it to him in the future? And bro, you know nothing about wrestling if you think Gunther's corny, boring, and unentertaining. I think you kind of are.
I got that clip, Konnan, that with the So here,
look at this disco.
Tony Khan was telling me a little something that everybody here in Jacksonville does. All right. So, Tony, thank you for introducing me to this little thing that everyone here in Jacksonville calls Duva. Tony, you told me they do it a lot better than this. Is everybody ready for one more time? Swerve, you got to help out. Big Justice, you ready? On 3, 2, 1. Duva. All right, Jacksonville. Here we go. Now, I know you guys came for the booms, right? Tony, come on. We need you over here. Tony Khan, Swerve Strickland, Big Justice, Big Boom AJ, and all of Jacksonville tonight. This place gets 5 big booms. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh my God.
Now, if you notice, Swerve did not partake in the booms. Tony did. He was very, what would be the word?
Bro, how did they get out of the mud?
Animated. But here's the best part. He goes, I want everybody to go goober, goober. Nobody says it. And he goes, I thought you were better than that. And Tony's trying to get everybody to say it, and nobody was saying it because everybody saw that was something stupid and corny.
How do they get out of the mud? It's like they're not even stuck in the mud. They're stuck in quicksand right now. And they may drown at some point.
Bro, please don't say that about the 4-time Book of the Year.
If you want to make some fantasy picks on your favorite sports, check out Underdog Fantasy. It's all the rage. Where you can choose higher or lower between 2 to 8 players, and you can win up to 325 times your entry. Use the code K100 at the Underdog Fantasy website, on the app, or at our personalized link, and you can receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash as well as a free pick. Underdog Fantasy offers a unique approach to fantasy sports, and it's a simple pick-em style format. You can select players you believe will outperform expectations without the complexities of traditional daily fantasy sports. The user-friendly interface and growing community make it easy and fun to play, plus it's available in over 30 U.S. states. We will share our picks for you every week on K100 Sports. You can follow along or play against us. The user code K100 at UnderdogFantasy.com on the app or at the link included in the show notes and receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a free pick. UnderdogFantasy.com. It's an underdog thing. This is from Forrester Grillo, and this subject is, why is it still happening? I have a Tony Khan question, but I have to start with a complaint. Listen to your clip about Tony Khan's meltdowns. It's so great until Joe and Disco start talking about Biden. Guys, we get that you're Trump supporters and that you're right-wing, but Biden isn't in office anymore. Times have changed. Please get over it. Please remember that listeners actually want to be entertained instead of having to hear political shit. Tony Khan question. It's not an AEW hater opinion that Cope versus Moxley, the Death Riders, has been a terrible feud. Smaller venues aren't selling out. The TV ratings aren't getting better. And worst of all, crowd silence. Tony Khan has every piece of evidence in the world that Moxley versus Cope is something that people don't want. He's still going with it. K100, why do you think Khan is doing this? Forrester Grillo, dude, how much political talk do we have on this show?
No, and I was going to say, Di,
of all the hours we record, we've barely. I mean, that was what 2-3 minutes on Joe Biden, and that's if you look at that as a YouTube clip, okay, maybe, but it's like, dude, we actually actively don't really talk about politics unless it's like on the talk show.
That's the problem. It wound up on YouTube because it was in the middle of a clip about Tony versus the internet call.
Right, which I was trying to compare the two, like the things, like I was making a comparison. Yeah.
And so Forrester's a long-time emailer and listener, but you got to understand, even though you feel that way, the other 50% of the audience encourages political talk and entertainment, and like a lot, not a large base just wants the wrestling. So that's why this show is a mix. That's how Konnan.
Right. So, bro, we honestly, that was one. I'm not talking about Trump all the time. God knows. And if we do, it's usually off air. It goes to our Patreon.
Yeah.
But the question is, AEW, Cope. The Death Riders is terrible. I mean, they don't look menacing. They don't act. It's like, Moxley cuts the same promo every week. It's like he speaks well, but it's like he doesn't really say anything. It doesn't really go anywhere. Just
Bro, put this on this Joe. He actually cut a pretty good promo on Collision. Put it short. Put Moxley's promo from Collision this week, please. And I agree with everything you say, bro. I've been saying it for such a long time. They don't look intimidating. They don't do anything in the ring that makes you go. The people aren't into it, and it says, why does Tony keep pushing? Because I really believe Tony's a big mark for both of them.
Yeah.
It's okay, whatever you want to do. And by the way, one more time for Copeland being called Cope.
People are saying that the Cope name is he convinced Tony to basically Cope is like kind of like a cry for help. I mean, he's just going to he's calling himself Cope because he's just going to have to deal with the remainder of his contract at AEW. He's coping.
Yeah, I don't believe that. He's probably getting treated, and from what I know, very, very well, and he's loving it over there.
He has to have, because plus he gets to see Christian. Like they're still buds.
But and he's friends with FTR. He lives in the same city.
Right.
He gets to do whatever he wants. He probably has creative control. You know what I'm saying? So they're treating him good, and he deserves it. You got the
clip, Joe?
Yeah. So
I will say this, bro. The last time I saw him, his face looked rather, white word coming, haggard. Nothing.
Right. So they did a up close with Moxley and Renee, and it's 20 minutes long, but there is a 45-second shot of it on Twitter here, so that's what I'm going to play.
Wait, what about from Collision, though?
This is from Collision, yeah.
It wasn't 20 minutes. It wasn't 20 minutes.
Right. They aired.
It was like 2 minutes.
Right. They aired
20 minutes.
They aired this part on Collision, but it was like to draw you to this behind the thing. But anyway, here it is.
Is this it, Konnan?
Hopefully this is the one.
I don't know. Let me see it.
We are one mistake away from going back to ground zero. Who's going to take responsibility for that? Who's going to point fingers at who on that day? My vision is not one John Moxley. My vision is 1,000 John Moxleys. I want to backfill this place. I want it to last for 20 years, long after I'm dead, long after I'm gone, because that is something worth doing. That's what I was sold on. That's why I came here. This was about the beauty and the art of the craft of professional wrestling, what we've done in here, what we're about. That's what this place was supposed to be about doing things the way they're supposed to be done, giving this job, this profession, the respect it deserves. It's not a party.
Yeah, that was it, but it's longer. It was really good. So Moxley, he does good promos, but at the end of the day, when he gets into the ring, it's nothing special. And this storyline is nothing special. And it's not just me. Listen to the fan reaction.
Okay, well, here's my point. That interview, maybe it's longer, but what he was saying there is like, all right, so where's the angle? That's what I'm saying. He has these promos, and they don't really point to a like a personal issue with anybody. He's just always talking about my plan for the film, like all this, like. All right.
Okay. You've been saying for months you're gonna change and there's gonna be a revolution and hey, camera, follow me, and we've seen none of it.
Exactly. It's like the promos don't equate to what the booking is doing on the show. It's like he's just cut his own promos,
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content, and being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones, and thank you for picking us. Boom.